All right, folks. Our next speaker is entering his second season as our offensive line coach, has 35 years of coaching experience, 27 of which has been an O-line coach. He's been an offensive coordinator, been a head coach. Please welcome Coach Jeff Quinn.
All right, Coach. Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Welcome, everybody. I just want to welcome everyone here to Notre Dame. If you were here last night, you were treated to some great speakers, Coach Rick and Coach Googe. I spent this morning with him. I also wanted to make sure that we introduce our offensive line graduate assistant. He's been here for a few weeks, Ben Cotton. So welcome, Ben. I also want to just bring out in front here, if Liam Eichenberg, if you could just step out to the right here. I want to introduce you to Liam. Liam's number 74. He's an offensive tackle. Started last year. He's from St. Ignatius High School in Cleveland, Ohio. So let's give him a round of applause. Thanks for coming over today. We also have Aaron Banks. Aaron Banks took over the starting left guard position for us when Alex Bars went down this past season. Aaron really stepped in, stepped up, did a great job for us, number 69. He's from El Cerrito High School in Alameda, California. I probably butchered the hometown, but let's give Aaron a round of applause. It's great to have these guys. We also have Tommy Kramer, 2-year starter for us. Also, number 78, plays our right guard positions, played right tackle for us. He's from Elder High School down in Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's give him a round of applause. And certainly last but not least, okay, we got big Josh Lugg, number 75. Josh comes from North Allegheny High School in Wexford, Pennsylvania, which is right outside of Pittsburgh. Let's give Josh a round of applause. Outstanding, gentlemen. So what I'm going to have these guys do is just kind of step over to the side, gentlemen, okay? I asked these 4 guys to put their time and energy effort into the next 45 minutes. What I'm going to do in terms of my presentation this morning is give you an opportunity to see some coaching points in the run game and protections. I'm also going to talk to you a little bit about some of the drills. I'm going to have video of the drills, and then we're going to live demonstrate the drills, just as if you were at practice. Certainly you may be able to see some of these drills tomorrow if you stick around for practice. And then I'm going to show you some live game footage of how the drills translate to what you want to see in a game live situation in there, okay? So first thing I want to do is talk about our run blocking mindset here at the University of Notre Dame. One of the great coaches that coached here at the University of Notre Dame, Joe Moore. And he made this statement many, many years ago, and we still believe it to this day. There's no greater joy in life than moving a man from point A to point B against his will. Okay, Coach Joe Moore. And the Joe Moore Award started when Aaron Taylor thought about honoring his former college offensive line coach. One of the greatest compliments any individual player could give back to their coaches. And when Joe Moore passed away, he wanted to start an award that recognized the best unit in the country. Okay, it's not an individual award, but it's a unit award. And certainly our offensive line is taking heart to that because of the great Joe Moore who coached here. In 2017, that year, the offensive line at Notre Dame won that award. Okay, which was a great accomplishment and a great opportunity for those young men to know that their hard work paid off. This past year, 2018, unfortunately, we did not win the award. We were one of the finalists or semifinalist teams recognized. This past year, the University of Oklahoma's offensive line won it. We certainly embrace that opportunity and the traits that need to be displayed every single day. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that as we move forward. So number one, okay, when we talk about run block, we talk about an attacking mentality. Okay, we want our guys to start the fight. Okay, action is quicker than reaction. Okay, what we're not trying to do is wait for the guy and create time and space in our approach in all blocks, whether it's a man block, whether it's a combination block, okay, whether it's gap blocking, so on and so forth, okay? We want to take the fight to these guys, and that's what these guys represent. We want communication. There's 3 ways that I believe in communication on the offensive line, and that is verbal. You're saying something to your adjacent offensive lineman, whether it's go, 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 you know, game, 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 whatever it may be from that standpoint. We also want to physically communicate. We want to attach these two guys to understand anytime we work together, we want physical communication. We want physical presence together at all times. And then certainly eyesight, okay? We want to see things. And one of the things that we embrace here at Notre Dame is to make sure that all 5 offensive linemen are seeing things through one set of eyes. Okay, finding a good football player is not the challenge that we face in recruiting. It's getting the group of 5 to be able to operate collectively as one group, okay, one unit, and see things through one set of eyes. That to me is the mark of a great coach and a great unit. Okay, so it's not about one individual, it's about how they work together. Okay, we also talk about pre-snap. Okay, I teach a lot about tells and indicators and seeing things through the down linemen to the linebackers to the safeties. Okay, I spend an enormous amount of time in making sure these guys see things beyond the down linemen. I know where they're lined up, whether they're 1 shade, a 3 shade, 5 shade. But what's going on behind them? Where's the linebackers alignment? Is it a little wider? Is it a little tighter? Okay. What about the safety in relationship to that backer? Maybe an outside backer, a cap safety, so on and so forth. And that was one of the things I wanted to do on point number 4, is recognize blitz, recognize line stunts. Maybe the defender's a little tighter, maybe a little wider. Okay? Those alignments can dictate what the defender's going to do and give you a little bit of an idea when the ball is snapped, how to respond and react in those situations. What about safety depth? Okay? Safety a little bit tighter, capping the linebacker. Extra box loads, you know, an extra linebacker in the box, an extra spin safety in the box. Could change things up quickly if we're not aware. Hot feet, body demeanor. Okay, where a guy may be looking the other way, but obviously his tension in his body will dictate whether he's blitzing or not, which obviously is very important for us. We talked about cap safeties. We talk about down and distance. Okay, in the game of football, it's about situations. What is it on first down? Okay, what are we dealing with second down? What do we got on third down? Obvious run, obvious pass. Short yardage as opposed to long yardage. Fourth down, same thing. So we need to be communicating what the down and distance is at all time. Where are we at in regards to being on the field? Are we closing in on the goal line? Defensive coordinators have a tendency to be a little bit more aggressive in those situations, as if I'm playing in the middle of the field. Okay? Also, what is the time in the game? Okay? You know, obviously, if you're winning the game, obviously a defense coordinator is going to take more chances, more risks, more things are going to be happening at that point. We want to be tuned into that, as opposed to us being down, maybe. Okay, well, we're more in a 2-minute mode in there. And what is the score, which I made point to, and we're always constantly communicating. I got our tackles communicating what the D&D is. I got our centers and our guards operating what the box and the down front is, okay? I always believe in what I call the triangle read. Anytime we talk about gap blocking, zone blocking, what we're trying to do is if I have a soft gap and I'm zone blocking to the right, I'm looking for the next down lineman's near knee, I'm reading the linebacker's feet, and I'm feeling the backside down lineman. If that guy spikes, okay, I use the term spike. If a guy moves on you, okay, what should you be looking at next? How should your body react, okay? What should your mind be triggering your body to do? Okay? And that is when I talk about, hey, if the guy spikes away from you, look for the next backside down lineman. Okay? First and foremost, usually if this guy spikes away from my buddy or from myself, I got to rock her back and reposition myself. Okay? If he spikes out, maybe it's a linebacker, maybe it's a safety replacing him. All I'm trying to do is get these guys to post-snap react, keep their body in good fundamental leverage position, and be able to adjust in those situations so we're not moving past defenders and it being out of position at any time. Or I'm looking for a looper. Okay, and if you understand the coaching points, you heard Coach Googe last night talk about everything was, you know, footwork, fit, finish, you know, in the forms of 3. Same thing here. What's our triangle read? Key the near knee, read the linebacker, feel the backside linebacker. Hey, if he spikes, look for next down lineman, linebacker, looper. So I always believe in making sure all your coaching points, okay, are no more than 3. Understand the running back's aiming points. It must be coordinated with the O-line, and we need to know that. Hey, are we running the ball outside? Are we running the ball in the backside, A, B? So on and so forth. 0 penetration. Okay, we embrace this mindset, and it's very, very important that we close space and we close seams between two down linemen that are running double teams or zone combinations. And we never leave to the linebackers until we are even with the D linemen. Very important to understand that. Too often we find that guys slip off down linemen and the guy pierces through that seam and we never block the linebacker. We're out of position. So don't come off on linebackers until they're even. And then what we see on film is what we need to practice. In pass pro, okay, one of the things we talk about is the consistency of 5 offensive linemen protecting their quarterback for an inordinate amount of time. Okay, we want to win that first 1.5 seconds. We want to get out of our set, we want to get ourselves in good position, and we want to win that battle within that first 1.5, and then you'll win the snap. Okay? Number 2, finishing to the echo of the whistle. We're always constantly talking about finishing. Finishing my guy, maybe I'm helping, maybe I'm O-line awareness, okay, maybe I'm blasting somebody, but we're always active, looking for work, and we're constantly thinking about finishing. And we have a standard here at Notre Dame, okay? And they will execute. We will embrace the mindset. We'll execute, perform to that standard. So I believe there's 2 types of position, okay? And a lot of you know Coach Harry Hiestand, who was our offensive line coach, one of the best offensive line coaches that's ever been through Notre Dame. Talked a lot about his body position, okay? We're always talking about how we keep our body, our weight distribution equally on both feet. Not leaning one way or the other. We want to move our bodies, keeping our center of gravity right down between both feet, okay? It's very important to understand that, okay? We want to make sure that what we talk about is a steel rod theory, okay? I want that upper body to be more upright. If I ran a steel rod through your cranium, right through your vertebral column, it came right out of your little poop chute, and I ran it 600 feet in the ground, I could not overextend myself. I could not hyperextend myself. I couldn't lean right or left, but I could rotate on the axis. Okay? It's very important to understand that core strength connects the lower body, which is your root system, to your upper body, and we need to work on it. I get that we can squat a lot and we can bench a lot, but what's going on with your core strength to connect the two? And then to be a dominating pass blocker, we need to stop a defender's rush. And how do we evaluate that is based on, do the feet stop of the defender? And once those feet stop, how do we defeat the counter move? Okay? And then relative position. Know always where the quarterback is going to launch the ball. Is he moving out of the pocket? Is he staying in the pocket? Is he only a few steps behind the offensive line? Is he more, 7 yards? So on and so forth. We're constantly talking about relative position, our body staying in between the defender and our quarterback, okay? Centers and guards are responsible for the depth of the pocket. We build our offensive line from inside out. Okay, and we talked, Coach Gooch talked last night about how important it is. A guy like Quentin Nelson has really elevated the role of a guard and an interior offensive lineman, then maybe even more so than the tackles because of the depth of the pocket, which I thought was a great coaching point. And then obviously the tackles are responsible for the width. And never, ever, ever get beat inside, okay? Nothing more important in that situation. So now what I'd like to do is go through a couple drills. I've got these separated in here. So we have 3 run drills that I'm going to talk about and how they apply to things that we do on the field in a live game situation, and then pass drills in there. So I want to just talk to you about this challenge drill. I had never done the challenge drill until I came to Notre Dame and watched Coach Hiestand and the offensive line here execute this drill. It's a great mindset, tone setting, beginning of practice drill, okay? And one of the things that we want to talk about is left side, right side. Okay, in this particular, we have our left tackle and our left guard at this point. Now you can change the target on this drill. You can certainly have your head across the midline. You can shoot your eyes and body to the midline, or you can work inside target. Okay, and if you watch these 2 guys, the whole idea is that we are dipping for leverage. Our hands are low and violent. And once I get that leverage, I want to lift, accelerate my feet on contact. Okay, I want to drive my knees into this guy, and I want to create that mentality of how to finish a guy 10 yards. Whether I'm finishing them straight back, or whether I'm going to finish them at an angle, or whether I'm finishing them flat. So let's take a look here real quick. Inside target. So we're working our challenge drill, inside target. we're matching feet. So this left tackle is stepping with his left foot to the outside foot of the defender, his inside foot to the inside foot. And we're lifting, driving, tight elbows, tight hands. And what we're doing on defense is fighting one another, okay? We're not just giving ground. We are fighting and making sure that this guy is straining. Just like a game. The whole idea is that you finish your feet beyond 10 yards. Here it is now on the right side. Excuse me, left side again, I'm sorry. So here it is again. So inside target with our left tackle, matching his feet. Dipping, keeping our eyes into our target. You'll see our right guard. We can work both left and right at the same time. So the right guard's working an inside target on the right. Tight elbows, tight hands, accelerating the feet, lift, drive, and finish 10 yards. Here it is with all three guys. 2 guys or 3 guys, okay? Never one, always working more guys and more reps. That's how they learn. Repetition's the mother of learning. Here's a great example of the right side, all inside target, step with the right foot, second step onto their near foot, elbows tight, and finish it. Good job right here by our right, the middle of the 3. Good target, good low hands, nice and violent, up underneath, lift, drive, and we'll do a quick live demonstration both sides. So let me have Tommy and Josh out here. Okay, we'll just stay right here on this straight here. We'll have you, yep, we'll go out and then we'll come back the other way, okay, with the other guy. All right, biggest thing, obviously, we talk a lot about how do we hold the bag. We want to put that upper arm through the 2 straps and pull that, and I want to see that bag pulled into your body. I don't want to see my arms extend out. Okay, I want to feel that bag as part of the body of the defender in here. Okay, we can take him on a shade. Okay, so we'll keep Tommy as a right guard. He'll have to do it to the left also. Obviously, we do it on both sides, right? We drive block to the right and we drive block to the left. Okay, so we're taking a full active stance. Okay, I'm going to give you my cadence. Okay, it'll be black, black, go. Okay, good strike. We'll just keep working it. We'll picture 10 yards. How's that? But we'll go 5. How's that? All right? Because I want these guys ready for tomorrow. Good stance, good proper leverage, good flat back, eyes up, no tilting the head in there, good match your feet. Ready? Black, black, go. Good, low, lift, drive, good, break. Okay, let's stay back there. Let's use Josh. Let's go all the way to the sideline here. Okay, keep moving up. Good. Right there, Josh. Right there, back up. Okay. Now we'll work the left side, okay? So we still want inside target. You can change your target any way you want here, okay? And we want good resistance from the defender. We want good bag. If you don't have your shoulder pads, listen, if we have pads on, we don't use the bags, okay? So here we go. Left-handed stance, match your feet. Good step in here on my cadence in there. Ready? Black, black, go. Good, dip, lift, elbows in, lift, finish. Good. And I want all finishes to be shove finishes in there, okay? So let me try one more this way here, okay? We'll go side here. Go ahead, face them sideways here so you face this way here, Tom. Okay, excellent, okay? So now you guys can see a side version of it, okay? Same thing, shade. What I want you to do is I want you midline target this, okay? I don't want you inside, I don't want you outside, I want you right down the 2 numbers, okay? Here we go. Still stepping and matching feet, low, violent hands. Ready? Back, back, go. Bud, good, lift, good, break, shove, finish. Excellent. And we'll get one more. We're here with Josh, okay? So you're going to be offset to the right a little bit, Tom. Very good. I want midline aiming points. I want our eyes hitting right up and through the midline between the 2 numbers. Quick, low, violent hands. Okay, good step to match your feet. And let's go. Ready? Back, back, go. Boom. That's it. Lift, tight elbows, tight. That's good, break. I don't know if you saw that. He kind of lost hand position on the bag and he went for the body. That's right. So if the bag gets moved away from it, go to the body. Don't go chasing the bag, okay? It's vitally important to understand that in there, okay? All right, thank you, guys. We'll get you guys in here in a second. So, yeah, you give them a round of applause. They better put the ball in the end zone with that drill. But it's a great tone-setting drill in here. Now what I always like to do, okay, is get that on film. You know, we see it on a live, when we practice, obviously a majority of all of our drills are videotaped. That is probably one of the great teaching tools that we have in this business. Hopefully you utilize it. Make sure that you bring your guys in and watch these drills. Okay? Don't just let them do a drill and videotape it and never have a moment to bring them back in and explain, hey, here's what I see. Here's the things that you need to do. Here's the things you can improve upon. Okay? So it becomes more habit forming. Okay? We're creatures of habits. The more you do things the right way, the more success you're going to have as you see those guys unfold on Friday nights. Okay? And so for us, I want to share with you a great illustration. Now, the beautiful part of our video crew is we get a wide and then we get an end zone. And we get an end zone both sides. But here's a prime example of our right tackle, okay? Our right tackle. Working the challenge drill, okay? So he targets the inside half of the defender. He gets his left foot moving first. He gets his second step. Working his helmet front side. He does a great job with low violent hands. He lifts the man. The guy goes to make the play on the back. He's engaged. He's got good straining, good contact throughout the echo of the whistle. The guy makes a play. Boom, that's when you pancake a guy. That's when you punish him, okay? Great illustration. Guy got one arm. Our backs aren't going down with one arm here. But this is a great job by our right tackle right here. Good lift, drive. Great acceleration, straining, working, and finishing. Excellent. And then always teach your linemen to cover the ball, okay? Do not have those guys do anything more than cover the ball. You never know what's going to happen at the end of the play, okay? And if that may mean that you take a sting off of a JOP guy, a jump on the pile guy, that's what we want to do, okay? We're always actively looking for work, okay? We are 100% locked into that play, hustling with everything we got, okay, and finishing. Finding that, like this bullshit. You see this guy? Drilling our guy. Okay, just take note of his number, right? Just take note of his number, because I'm going to come after your ass next play. These mother Fletchers think they can take cheap shots at our guys. We're going to take care of business, all right? Okay, great job here. Watch this. Now, again, it may not always be 10 yards vertical, but you're still actively finishing blocks. Watch him here. He's got great acceleration. He dips for contact, hands inside, fighting as the guy tries to make an escape move. Finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it. Everything that you do. That's a big illustration of why it's important you block to the echo of the whistle. Watch how he takes it past that whole area, clearing color, clearing lanes. That's what we do. We move people. Here it is. This must be the right tackle version. Okay, here it is. Stepping, striking, low leverage. Now the guy tries to make an escape back to the right, but he's still actively engaged in sustaining and straining. It's a good job by the right guard. No spikes away. That's what I was talking about, right? When a guy moves, okay, I'm stepping to double team that nose guard with my center as a right guard. The nose spikes away. Boom. Look for next down lineman, linebacker. Here's one of those illustrations how our our right guard climbs and ventures up to that linebacker and violently attacks the linebacker, okay? Great job. Now, once we get into a challenge drill and we're just getting acceleration on movement, hands inside, then what I do is what I call is our fit escape. So now I'm going to get the guy into a position. And again, there's different sequences of order how you want to teach the progression of this stuff, okay? It doesn't have to be just, you could be working this drill first. You can go to challenge drill first, okay? There's a number of sequences. Don't, be very creative, change things up a little bit, okay? Get their minds to think. Don't be monotonous and do the same thing over and over again, okay? But it's important to understand this sequence is just how I wanted to illustrate the teacher progression for this clinic. So now I'm fit, okay? Now I've got my feet. Now my feet can be either way. I can have my right foot up, I can have my left foot up, okay? The biggest thing here is that I'm thinking about inside zone. I'm drive blocking a defender. The ball is going to my left, okay? So here I got a great fit. The defender is engaged in the block, okay? As I got my hands in the chest, tight elbows. You can see how the elbows are in there, hands are tight. I want the defender hands on the shoulders, okay? And then we're actively driving off that front foot, okay? I'm not stepping back with either foot, okay? I'm driving and accelerating my backside leg up and through the man. So I'm putting force production with my forward foot, okay? Now, as soon as that man right here decides to make that move, I am lifting and accelerating and extending my arms, okay? And keeping my head up. There's nothing worse than seeing an offensive line move, his arms collapse and his head down, and a defender's gonna throw you to the ground. Every time, okay? You have no chance of staying on your feet, okay? Great illustration, knowing where the ball's going, knowing how a defender's gonna escape based on where the ball's going. It's a good job right here, just occupying and finishing, okay? Teaching these guys and then shove finish. Here it is going to the left now. Okay, so he's got his left foot up. I always change up their footwork, okay? Now the ball's going to his right. The ball's not going left. This is not reach block, drive block, fit, escape. So here it is with the center. Boom, lift, lift. Now he tried to throw him the other way. So the ball's still going to the right of the center, but I have the guy now throwing him the other way. You don't know how he's gonna escape. He may try to throw you that way. It's a great illustration of how you gotta what? Extend your arms, keep your feet up underneath you, get your head up, and keep moving your body and continue to apply pressure into the man because space and time is your enemy, okay? And then we'll do it with full progression where we will come out of our stance. And there's your escape. Escape could be a rip, could be a spin, it could be a swim, okay? But we're fully progressing on our drive. We know the ball's not going outside, it's going back to our inside, okay? And so the sparring partner of a defender, how critical is he in helping each other getting better? This is a critical element. So it's a great illustration of it. Here's our guard, matching feet. Biggest thing here, we don't want to walk around blocks, we want to strike up and through guys, okay? We don't want to take ourselves and lose position with our feet going up and through the meat of the man. But great illustration, and every single time a guy makes an escape, turn your head. Turn your head and your eyes to the way he's escaping, okay? Turn your head, twist your head, and you'll always be in good position to have a fighting chance of finishing, okay? It's a good job running his feet. As you can see, all these drills are all going past 5 or 10 yards. It's not 2 yards. It's always minimally 5, no more than 10. We're constantly keeping that mindset and active in this drill. Here it is, here's the right guard here. Good step, strike, good matching feet, lift, drive, know the ball's going back to the left, full progression on our fit escape, okay, excuse me, on our full progression escape. We had fit escape, then we have full progression in here. Here's the right tackle, same thing. Drive block. And again, here's a guy just ripping. So we've seen spins, we've seen swims, and we've seen rips. So one of the things that I always talk about in terms of getting ready for game time, okay, we always teach our second deep, our 2 deep guys to watch the film of the starting defensive end 3 technique nose guard, okay? And what we're trying to do is we're looking for 3 things. How does he escape in the run game? Whether it's inside zone, outside zone, or gap scheme. How does that guy escape? Is he always using a rip? Is he using a swim? Is he using a spin? Okay, is he a lockout? Okay, lockout, tug and pull, okay? What's his favorite pass rush move? And then how does he try to beat an offensive lineman inside? Okay, is he an up and in? You know, is he a spin? What's his favorite inside move? So there's 3 categories. Okay, that we're constantly looking. Those guys get a chance to watch film. They got to do it during the week, and it has to be filled out before we're done with Wednesday. okay? And then that way we know exactly what we're gonna be working on, okay? We wanna get those things done and done early. So let me have, what do you got, Lug and Banksy? All right, here we go. And let's have Aaron do it first, okay? So no bag, yep. So this drill here, we'll have Aaron facing your best side, the other way. Yeah, your best side, okay? Here we go, straddle line, okay? So your left guard, okay? So his hands are in here. Go ahead, fit them inside in here, okay? His hands, now the biggest thing here is on the defender is make sure your hand's on the top of the deltoid, okay? Or inside where that flap of the shoulder pad, and you got your hand right here, maybe right on that little soft crease in there, inside that armpit. But in this situation, I want my eyes up, good fit, okay? Back arch in there. Now, on the cadence, I want you to lift, drive, and then I want you to throw them to the right, okay? And escape back to your left. Ready? Back, go. Lift, 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 lift. Escape, escape. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Okay? And then we'll come back the other way, okay? Josh, why don't you come on this side? Come on back this way. We'll have Josh do it. The biggest thing there that you saw Aaron do is what? Head up, extended arms, guy tried to make a move, and he turned his head on, okay? So we're gonna use you as a left guard again, okay? So Josh has got his head inside, okay? Hands are inside on the chest plate. Good look here by the defensive guy in here. We're always working stagger. Biggest thing is driving off the force production here. No false step here, okay? And as we get this thing, he's gonna work, resist, and he's gonna throw him, and he's gotta get his arms extended, head up, and then turn his head into the escape. Ready? Back, go. Lift, 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 lift. Extend your arm, extend your arm. Good, good, good. Break, break, excellent. Hey, can we get Tommy? Come on, Tom. Aaron, you come on, stay out here. And the other thing is you better match size, okay? So these are the two bigger guys on this team, all right? So we want to match size in here. And I change up partners. These guys know. When I do these kind of drills, I like to change partners as opposed to, hey, the starting right tackle with the backup right tackle, left tackles, backup. I like to mix guys all over the place, okay? And very important. So here go Tommy. Okay, he's my right guard. He knows ball's going left. He's in a fit position in here, okay? So eyes inside, eyes up, okay? Ready? Black, go. Okay, escape, extend, good, break, okay? Okay, we'll have you come back, Tom. We'll get you one of these. Now this is full progression. What? Okay, so you're gonna be my 3 technique, Aaron. All right. So right guard, okay? So you're gonna come out of your stance, we're gonna play side drive. Anytime we play side drive, I want his right foot to step to his outside foot, his second step, matching feet, okay? It's either the eyes hit the midline, but nothing past it. I do not want this guy going so far that he's gonna lose leverage where the ball's going. It's gotta be understood that the ball's coming back here, okay? So we're gonna hit that inside half of the cylinder or the midline, right through the vitals. Okay, we want to put that crosshair right on the vitals, whether I'm hitting on an angle or hitting it square, okay? It's important to get our hands low and violent, okay? And as I'm driving and lifting the guy's gonna make it a quick escape. Let's work on a rip escape, please, okay? Here we go. Now defense is down with his right down, 3 technique, ready? Black, go. Okay, lift, escape, good, 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 break, excellent, okay? Let's try one with you, Aaron, as a left guard here. Okay, and we'll have Tommy be on defense. Excellent. That was really well done. Okay? And so we don't need pads to do this stuff, right? You can do this all year round, okay? So very important. As you saw Tom, good step, matching the feet, good low violent hands, head up. Once he got engaged, he stayed in his arm. Boom, guy makes a move. He turned his head and eyes into the escape. Yes, sir. Full progression now. Okay? So Tommy's the 3 technique. The ball's going to Aaron's right. Here we go now. Ready? Back, go. Okay, lift, 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 lift. Stay with it. Good, good, good. Break. Excellent. All right, let's give him a round. Hey, right there. Good job, boys. Nice work. Nice work. Okay? Now, as you guys know, the biggest thing from a defensive, and you're teaching your sparring partners, they have to be fully engaged. Okay? They have to step, right? Biggest thing you don't want to do is have a guy just backing up or stepping right or left. You want him to step low and hard, and I want to teach that guy each rep to get some good quality work in there, okay? So here is the escape. Here's the left tackle. Now, we got Liam over there, 74. We got a little turned ankle yesterday, okay? The freaking center drove his guy right into his leg in there, so we're just kind of being real cautious with him, but he's here today. But I want to show him on his escape. So he's approaching this. He's drive blocking the 5 technique. He's the left tackle here. Right there. So, right there. Excellent, okay? Accelerating his feet. This is when you get your punish plays, right? You get a good leverage position on the defender. I'm accelerating my feet, my knees into the man. The man makes an escape move to try to take the tackle. And then so wham, that's the time that you bury these guys, okay? You take them out. Right here, perfect, right there. Good job, good finish. Excellent punish play. That's why you work on the escape. There is not a play that you'll ever see us execute on a drill that we're not always working some type of escape block at all times. And you do it based on what you're going to see on film. Here's an escape block here. Watch the center and the right guard, okay? So I'm going to start with the right guard. Watch how he extends his arms here. Look at his finish. Always constantly lock up. Watch the center now. The center, he's drive blocking that backer. Watch how he turns his head on the escape. The center knows the ball's going to his left. So he's going to drive block that inside half of the cylinder, no farther than midline. Going vertical. Great finish. Turns his head right there. Watch his head turn. How many times do you see a guy just going that way and overextended, get flipped on his, on his face? He does a poor job finishing. It's important. Backside hand low and tight. Backside hand low and tight. It's a good illustration of it. Here's a right tackle. Escape. Good violent shove to the ground right here. And great finish. Watch this. Great finish. Right there. Okay? We just heard Coach, we had a great opportunity to hear Coach Googe talk about how contagious this stuff is. Eventually you get one guy who's doing it. We had Quentin Nelson. He did it with the Colts. Okay? They went from a non-playoff team to a playoff team. One of the great turnarounds in the NFL, okay? Because only certain few guys that can do that, and that's really in this room, the offensive line. Okay, one guy does it, it's contagious to the next guy, and then it works out to the running backs, and it works out to the tight ends. And before you know it, you got 11 dudes out there trying to get a little extra punish plays, and that's how you win football games. You wear them down for 4 quarters. It's not always going to be pretty. It's not going to always be perfect, but it best be complete. And this year we were a complete offense and a team from that standpoint. We won 12 games because we played our asses off, all 11 guys, and every single time we took that field. Okay, really great illustration of what we're looking for. Okay, the third and final run blocking technique is what we call as our double drill. Okay, the double drill is set up to have 2 guys in a fit position. Okay, and understanding how important it is to have their near foot up. So if I have a guy on my left side, I have my left foot up. If the guy's inside and he's inside to my right, I have my right foot up. What we don't want is obviously our inside foot, both of them being back, okay? That's when you get beat. That's when penetration happens, okay? That's where guys split double teams. I have to understand, and I got to train my guys when they come out of their stance how to step and gain ground with that second foot. We talked about it this morning, how to gain ground. Not moving laterally, not walking around blocks, but stepping and advancing our bodies through the defender and getting underneath them, okay? Move people, create space, clear color, okay? That's what we're trying to do. So again, what this is I'm looking at their feet, their forward foot, okay? For the right guy, it's his left foot. For the left guy, it's his right foot. I don't want any false steps. I want to make sure that both these guys force product, okay, into the ground. And we close the space. And we're already teaching them what it should feel like when we come together, okay? The biggest thing now is that we are reading through down linemen to the feet of the linebacker. Don't come off on a linebacker until when? Till they're even, heels, that's right. And if you have two guys together, where one doesn't declare outside or inside, doesn't matter. Two guys together, crunch them and keep them together at all times. The worst thing you see, two guys come together on one guy, and all of a sudden one wants to come off, the other guy wants to come off, and nobody blocks either one of them, okay? Don't let those guys do that. Two guys together, keep them together. Just keep crunching them, keep closing up space and seams, and keep working together at all times. Perfect. What I love to see is this two guys taking the down lineman and taking his rear end and putting it in the lap of that linebacker, okay? Perfect. Look how tight those rumps are. There's nothing beautiful, more beautiful than to see the big wide rumps, you know, wide load right there, baby. All right, both are near foots up in there. They're lower leverage in there. Both hands are in there. They're working together. Watch their force production. Watch. Right there. And what you're doing is you're teaching these guys how to accelerate their knees through people. That's how you move, okay? We're not doing this shit where we're up and down. You know, I don't know where that came from. I want purposeful, okay, meaningful, grip, bite, just like your tires in your car, grip, bite, okay? And we want to continue working people off the ball through that. And don't come off on linebackers until they're even. Good. And again, this defender in here has to be in a good low leverage position in addition, okay? And then finish, finish. All right, we need all four. Come on, big boys. We don't need the bags on this one either. So let me have, who wants to be the offensive, let me have Liam be the linebacker. Okay, perfect. We'll have Lug and Aaron Banks. Perfect, okay. So we'll say Aaron is the left tackle. We'll say Lug is the left guard. This could be the left guard. This could be the center, okay. So Tommy's in here. He's low. We got both feet splitting it. This linebacker behind him has his hands on his hip line. We're splitting that. We're nice and tight. Rumps together. Keep them together. Force product. Ready? Black, black, go. Lift, drive, keep going, keep going, keep. Now show the backer. Good. Break, break. Shove, shove. Hey, little shove. Yeah, I know you don't want to shove the guy. He's not a China doll. He won't break. He's from Cleveland, Ohio. There's been a lot of shit that's happened in Cleveland, you know, and they're still alive out there, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Good lift in there. This is good. Here we go. Hand, hips down, flat back. Ready? Back, back, go. Lift, 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 lift. Show the backer. Shove. Perfect. Good, good. Excellent. Let's give him a round right there. Okay? Good job, man. Thank you. Okay? You're working together. Now you can take that in a full progression mentality. Okay? This could be gap blocking. This could be inside zone blocking. Okay, you can change angles where you're doing it for outside zone, where maybe a guy's a little bit behind. There's a multitude of different things you can do. And the biggest thing is that you get them in a fit progression before you go full progression. So here's a prime example of how two guys working together. Now this nose guard angles into the right guard and right tackle. Always remember, when you are combination blocking, you're always thinking about hitting the hip of the down lineman. Hit the hip. Watch how they remove 50. And everything that I evaluate, when you're coaching your guys and you're watching film, you're saying, hey, did he do a good job or not? It's always when I make contact on the defender, does his feet advance? Or does his feet stop and get driven back, okay? And so at this point, this is a really nice job by a right tackle and a right guard. You can see I'm working a little gallop technique with the right tackle with a low shade. It's a good job right in here by the tackle and guard right there. Staying together, closing that space, creating movement. Listen, if you hit this guy number 50 and the guard just gets stoned right here, the end's going to make the play. Because of the movement on the down lineman, created space between the down lineman for the defense and the end, which made us run the hump right off the edge here with the back. That's how you create big plays in the run game. By what we do up front. This is a great illustration. Right there. Watch this from a double team standpoint. Okay, we're working to a backside linebacker now. Watch the left guard, watch the left tackle. Good double team, good advancement of our feet, good pad level, good lift, good drive. And picking up that backside. Watch that seam in there. Remember, all our counter power plays are A-gap to expand. So you must clear those guys out of there. And we want to hit this thing right down in that A-gap right here. Watch this. Great illustration. Great trap by the guard. Watch the right guard trapping here. Boom. Helmet inside. Good dip. Good acceleration. When he hits the guy, his feet don't stop. His feet go through the man. And that's what we're trying to promote every single play and everything we do in the run game. It's a great illustration. Here's our tight end coming through there. But great double team, closing space, no penetration, good lift, drive, getting him on the ground. Now, if you need him in his kidneys, I'd be okay. No, we don't do that here. We're nice Catholic guys. Watch this here. Right here. What a tremendous job. Right here. Look at that, closing space, working together. All the drill work that you put in has to show up on Friday night, Saturday, Sunday afternoon. You know how important that is. And so these are the things that we're constantly thinking about. Hey, how can I get a guy to come out of his stance, challenge himself to run a guy 10 yards, finish with a shove, finish with a punish, then maybe it's that fit part of it where now he's making an escape, trying to tug and pull you, where you're extending your arms, your head's back, you're turning your head into it, you're full progression that, and now we're working two guys together, okay, whether it's gap blocking, zone blocking, okay, and you can do this for outside zone in addition, okay, so it's important to understand these are some key fundamental drills that I believe show up in games, and that's what we're looking for. Great finish here by the left guard, great finish. There's nothing that we love more than just to pancake those damn three techniques. Exactly. So let me shift gears. Okay? Okay, shifting gears, movement drill in here. It's a real good drill here where we are working our angles. There's an angle C, which is straight back. An angle B, where we're working on a 45, angle A, angle C, angle B, angle A. And then get out of there. Keeping them all in the proper stagger. Everybody's in a right foot or left foot stagger. I cross-train my guys to be in the right stagger. So there's an angle B to an angle A, a flat, angle B, vertical, A, perfect. Standing up, boom, preset. They're all in the proper stagger, all right foot stagger, straight back, angle A. Angle B. If my right foot moves, my left foot compensates. I'm just working on these guys. Good foot fire, good movement, not dragging our feet in there, staying light in there. Here's an element of a conditioning. Do a down up, get your ass up and run. Run. There it is. Now they're in the left foot stagger, working it. Here's an angle B, or excuse me, an angle A. Or excuse me, hold on. Vertical, angle C, straight back, two back, two back, two back. There's an angle B, angle A, angle C, and forward, back, A, B, down, up, get out of there. Let me see, who wants to get this one going? Where's Lug? Come on, Lug, let me have Banks. Come here. Okay? So if you both guys can be in a right foot stagger, let me have, you guys could take this space in between these two lines right there, this space in between these two lines, go right in the middle. Right foot stagger in here, okay? So here we go, right foot stagger in here. Hands up, okay? What do we call that? Huh? The W, okay? Yeah, but we have another name for it, right? All right, hands up, elbows in. Good, hey, steel rod theory in here. All right, here we go now, ready? Angle C, B, A, C, A, B. Come on out. Good, good. Relax, relax. Good. Excellent. Okay? Just getting these guys to understand good foot fire, good balance in between both feet. Okay? Centered up in here. All right? Here we go. Left foot stagger in there. Ready? Here we go. Angle A, B, C, A. Come on out. Okay? Good job, boys. Good job. Not bad. We get a little workout. All right, you can give them a round of applause. I'm running out of time, huh? What'd you say, 15 more minutes? These guys don't want to listen to all this other shit. No. Oh, wait, hold on. I got my push-pull drill here, okay? And I'll leave it at this. Push-pull, okay? Biggest thing on this is that I'm trying to get the hands out of this. I'm really trying to work on the ab core. I really want to make sure that we understand how to brace when a defender power rushes us. And then when the defender wants to pull us, how to brace, how to keep that upper body nice and locked in. Steel rod theory, good root system, staggered. And then I'm going to work right where maybe a guy's trying to power arm through that outside half, or maybe it's inside. So let's take a look here. Push, pull, push, pull, left, right. Here it is. Push, pull, push, pull, right, left, and finish. Okay? So a little push-pull, really training our offensive linemen to maintain great steel rod theory, the whistle on your chest, good upright body in there, and using our legs to resist and not our hands, even though we'll get the hands in there. But I just want to train the lower body to connect with the upper body. So let me have, who's that, Tommy? Okay, let me have Lug. Come on, Lugger. Okay, I'm going to have you turn your best side to them. This one? Yep, okay. So Tom being a right guard, he's going to be in a right foot stagger, okay? Hands to the chest, okay? Okay, go to the chest first. Yeah, just chest. Okay, and the biggest thing here is that I want a defender. Yeah, and then you can grab his jersey in there. And then remember, we're teaching these guys how to power arm lockout, how to power arm lockout. And then we're fighting and resisting that. So the guy just doesn't open up our shoulders in there. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Good push-pull. Now, ready? Push, pull, push, pull, right. Go, 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 go. Left. Go, keep advancing. Right. Left. Good, break. Okay, excellent. Let's give them a round in there. Okay, great job in there, fellas. Okay. Okay. Biggest thing I like to show is how these things match up. Okay, anytime our man side guard is inside setting, he's got a 2-eye. There's an angle A. Angle A is a flat step, whether it's to my post or my stagger. Angle B is on a 45, but still square. And I could angle B to my stagger foot. Angle C is vertical with width. Okay? It's important to understand. So here's a 1. Remember, anytime these guys are on you, it's ground to near point, ground to body. Great one set in there. Here's another one. Watch the left guard. How far do we want a 1 set? I always tell these guys, half a gap. Don't overcommit yourself. And you got to know the defender. Good firm set, man. Good strike, good lockout. Good O-line awareness by the center. That's a 1 set. That's an inside set. Here it is again for the left guard. Further a 1, more help with the center. Keeping them square. Quarterback launch points right behind us. It's a great illustration of mirroring up a defender on a 1 set. Here's a 1 set where he reacts back out. So half a gap. 1 complete set. In, slide the right foot. Good extension with my hands. Good reaction in here by our right guard. Back inside. Perfect. So we're working on an inside set to an outside move. Inside set to an outside move. And we're thinking about push-pull, right, left, okay? Guy jumps up, you put him on his ass. That's how you finish a guy, right here. That guy leaves the ground, no mercy, man. You put him on his back. Here's a 1 set to a 3 reaction where he's going from an inside to an outside pass rush move. Good job by the guard, not overcommitting his set. Hands on. Good battle. Hands on, head back. These are 3 sets. 3 sets are outside shades, whether it's a 5 or a 3 or a 1. So here's a 3 set. Good job by the tackle, setting with his hands up. We're constantly teaching our guys to make sure they got a W with their hands, nice and big. Good job on the spin. Hands on, watch the guard. Go get it, man. Hit it though, Banks. What the fuck, don't run by him. Come on. Here's a 3 set, outside set. Good job by the tackle. Great finish here, watch. We're right on that edge there, I think. Okay, it's good. Here's a 3 set. Stays a 3. Good job by the center on help and outline awareness. There you go. Find his ribs, slap a little sauce on those ribs there. Here's a 3 set to a 1 move, right? An outside set to a 1 move. Good job with his hands, head back, not lunging, keeping that steel rod theory, winning the 1.5 seconds. Here's a 3 set. Here's a center. Has to latch and travel. Does a real nice job of reacting to these, and these are the drills that we're constantly thinking about when we're executing these things. Here's another one. Perfect. Here's an up and under for the right tackle. No indicator telling me the end's coming inside. He does good job with his eye discipline. Not on his head. Not watching his head. I'm working that belt buckle in there. All right, man. Thank you very much. And a presentation. Let's go attack. Thank you, guys. Hey.